Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. That's put paid to the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to clear it. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Fernandez gets it clear. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. That's going to go a long way. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. He's had it taken off him. Nicely spread. Spread neatly. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nicely shaped ball. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Tries to pass it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good read. And they've got rid. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's picked his way through. Count unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence, and there's green grass ahead of him. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And now,
what do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So off we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Some really good ball movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
The Rossi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ake gets it clear. Out for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Olmo. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Rossi looking to play him in. Ake cuts it out. And he's heaved it away. Szoboszlai. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's having a go! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Chelsea clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Batistuta. And he thumps it clear. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Szoboszlai. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's there to get it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Marquinhos. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Eritrea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's quick to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Diaz. Shevchenko. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was superb, though. The way he fed the ball, the weight and the accuracy of it. Shame it ended the way it did.
Can he get on the end of this? Eritrea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Marquinhos clears. Count looking to receive it in space. And that has been cleared. He's looking wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kubasi. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? And it's been hooked away. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Abiati can clear it away. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass...
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Deftly away. Eritrea are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Chelsea really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Coming on
Chelsea
the field
have
is
played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Played into space. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Howson cuts it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Eritrea really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The Rossi promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Batistuta! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Eritrea have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Knocks it into space, and he's managed to get chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And they've got rid. Alonso knocks it out wide. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's played forward. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Palmer. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Neymar. That is great defending, so alert. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's an imaginative pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very smooth ride.
An exciting one too.
Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Chelsea definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, This has just been a great day.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And he can thump it away. And that could set him on his way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can clear their lines. Ambitious ball here. Aim forwards. That pass isn't the best. Oh, no joy this time. Nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. And Batistuta! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
17 minutes is number 9.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Dani Olmo gets into a good position. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. Schlotterbeck. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. De Rossi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Doué. Great vision. Al Kubasi can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. He is through here. Takes a shot. And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's gone looking for safety. Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Batistuta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execute... Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. And this is... Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive set. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Chelsea are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Substitutions taking place.
Yamal. Defending of the desperate variety. Knocks it out wide. And a chance! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mateus with the short one. That's really well manoeuvred. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Dani Olmo. Coming on to replace him is...
Showing great feet there.
Palmer.
That is good strength.
Substitution.
And it's De Rossi. Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Not a hint of offside here. It's Neymar! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution on the field.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
18.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Oh, that great chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Batistuta clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Oh, it's Dembele. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Good chance here! Too close for comfort. Koundé gathers from the goal kick.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal. And that's a good intervention. Silvestre.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's gone loose. And that is that. Chelsea can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself.
And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures.
Great chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Batistuta, that's destined for the flank. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's intervened well there. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Albert Ferrer picks it up out wide. Tries a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And now, oh no, what has happened? Inzaghi! Rossi getting this one clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
So what can they make of this? And it's De Rossi. And this is Batistuta. Albert Ferrer. That's a little off target. Oh, good-looking ball. There's the shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that. He probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Szoboszlai. Chelsea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Diouf. Dani Olmo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he cuts out the supply. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this?
2 minutes has been indicated.
Albert Ferrer. Aims beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action. Chelsea not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Couch. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Batistuta. Serginho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Look at the space here. It's Neymar! And it's De Rossi. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. That has not gone well. Well timed, excellent interception. He shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. No, he's overshot the green.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. Great ball if he can get there. Keeper's got his work done.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely there.
Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Soboslai plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Chelsea are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Messi. That's a good foray he's making. Defending numbers sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Danny Olmo.
Chelsea have opted to make another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Neymar. And that was very necessary. Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Yaya Toure. And they're quick to get it back.
Chelsea are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Juve. Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Some resolute defending there. Trossard.
Added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Silvestre. Serginho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to get it clear. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Neymar, and he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. This time, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 27 minutes is...
First breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Xabi Alonso.
Al Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's made its way to him. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xabi Alonso, Iniesta, and this is from Mario. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball. A probing pass. Cafu. Looking for the run. Now it's Raul. And here's Mbappe. This might... It's Iniesta! Rising over the bar.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And they win it back again.
There will be one.
He's intervened well there.
Time.
Iniesta. That has not gone well. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Chelsea finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Special presentation featuring
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half,
8.
and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Number 18.
So off we go again.
Number 11.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
That is Stuta!
15.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Soboslai with the short one. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Ball is over the line. Danny Olmo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Totti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's beautifully weighted. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the keeper's got it again. Khan sends that a long way. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution in progress.
That's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Szoboszlai. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And a chance! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
The goal scorer.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Chelsea really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
4 added minutes has been
Can he
indicated.
get it through? That's a shade optimistic. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Pele! And it's Xabi Alonso. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award,
Just a
and
quick
no
announcement,
surprise there.
And an exciting one too. We're about to announce
Any
today's
reflections
lottery
on what you've
numbers.
seen, Jim?
Please watch
Listen,
the
the more
screen
this
if you have
game
a
went
ticket.
on, a draw was...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Knocks it into space. Raul. Oh, well measured. Oh, good take in a good area. It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he was quick to react. Wriggles his way through, and he welcomes it in. And he's running, goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus ventures forward. Okazaki is in a really good position out wide. Very nicely done. Real chance! And that was very necessary. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And there is your opener. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he can thump it away. And here's Dani Olmo. Couch has it out wide and in space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's on it. Can he get away? He is just caressing the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koulibaly promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Kubasi.
Chelsea truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
De Bruyne. Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't far away. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Robertson. And here's Raul. Oh, it's Okazaki. Okazaki unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be
Ambitious
one
ball
minute
here.
added time.
Some resolute defending there. Rijkaard. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello everybody.
Chelsea unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's managed to get rid. And De Bruyne! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus. He's had a shot! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a cute ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Raul, given the lift of his goal. Shifted upfield. Batistuta being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Nice-looking ball. Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Chelsea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 25, Okazaki. Coming on the field is number 11, Lee Kangin.
No, that's been intercepted. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Kaut. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's De Bruyne.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Looking for a runner. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Shot could be on. Mbappe! And with that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
A quick request for support.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now, can they get him away? Ambitious ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kukurea. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Threads one in. Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. James.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And it's Marquinhos. Now it's Batistuta. That ball looks a good one. He might be in here! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. That's good vision. Batistuta! And he should have made them pay.
Yeah, it was still a really positive move, though, Peter, to get the runner through like that. It's great coordination.
James. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! Goal! Sporting! The first significant strike.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 19, Andrei Shevchenko.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Dani Olmo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It
Makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Palmer. And this is Batistuta. Not where it came from. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Neymar. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
1 minute added time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
And Berbatov!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar getting forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Raya comes out and deals with it. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Can he get it through? Demiral kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for a runner, and claimed it back swiftly. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Berbatov. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Cucurella. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played out wide. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Sporting surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the ball is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Palmer. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 16, coming on the field. Number 20, Kukcu.
Marquinhos.
Number 10, Messi.
And this is Batistuta.
Rice. Substitutions taking place.
Probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Sporting really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Batistuta! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who...
Big chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they...
And that's that. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Now, he's got space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Might be danger here. Joe! It's hit the upright. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pelé. Now he's had a shot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Neymar gets into a good position. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta, he's through on goal here. And he's quick to get rid. Now, can they get him away? And that is not getting there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Kaka. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tanzania claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Tanzania with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot, and he's managed to get free. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Soboslai, who's short. And it's been hooked away. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
A slightly better ball. Pelé! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Tanzania have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played into space. That's been slipped through. And Batistuta! Oh, glorious Bati goal! A finish right from the top draw. They are purring, truly purring. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tanzania are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And they're quick to get it back. That's an imaginative pass. Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tanzania are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Tanzania find a position of real strength now. Marquinhos. Silvestre aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. This is their second corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Soboslai with the short one. Tanzania are looking to go forward now. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Palmer. Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro can get it clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's really well manoeuvred. And they win it back again. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. He's going to be disappointed with that. So, what can they make of this? That's good vision. Oh, cracking. Joe! Lacking in accuracy.
Tanzania really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Palmer.
So we have
18,
movement on both benches.
Count. Number 16, coming on the field. Number 20, Kukchu. Number 10, Messi. Number 41, Rice. Substitution.
Sharp little chance for a shot! pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That's a corner kick.
Substitution in progress.
Tanzania have their second corner now. He's having a hit! De Bruyne! That's tremendous! A finish of true class! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. Silvestre wins. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. It is a corner, good chance.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Bale. He's having a pop! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Neymar makes a dash for it. Szoboszlai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Strong running down that left flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have it back and can... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And it's Bale. Fiore. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Dink through. That is He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Fiore, Cannavaro, Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again.
And the referee has blown for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Chance for a shot! Silvestre tries to clear.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Oh, super find. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. He's shifting through the gears here, and Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And this is... And the shot! Oh, he's having a go! No, just not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Dirk Kuyt. Coming on to replace him is number
Messi.
10.
Oh,
Messi.
easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. He's got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot a goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Dani Olmo.
Drama over the penalty
Coming
spot.
on the field is number 20, Kukcu.
1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass. And
Messi! That wasn't the worst effort in the world. 75 minutes played.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Messi. Fiore. Neymar. That is good strength. Oh, now here's an interesting... He's having a hit! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. Chelsea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Substitution on the field. Number 16. Coming on to
Oh,
replace
this is
him
a Hollywood or bust
number
corner. The
41.
final whistle is up next.
Soboslai goes short. And now they can spring out of defence.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please be made aware
Your
that
reflections
smoking
then,
is
Jim.
only permitted
Chelsea
in
just
designated
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Silvestre is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although, I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Oh, he's bustling through here. This might... That is Sluta! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Lyon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Dani Olmo looking for a runner. And it's been hooked away. Nicked it back promptly. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chelsea have reclaimed it. Now, can they get him away? An instinctive delivery. Di Gregorio claims it, safe hands. And the counter is on. Xavi Alonso.
Lyon definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Neymar. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Berbatov. And it's Messi. And it's been shipped out wide. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Neymar! It's a loose ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Soboslai who's short. And this is Yaya. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Shoots! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Chelsea really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Wriggles his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Irwin in acres of space out wide. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Chelsea just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Is only permitted in
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Chelsea looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back underway then. Chelsea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that is out of play. And here's Neymar. Zielinski. Now it's Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Dani Olmo tries to play it. Real chance! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Shevchenko. Zielinski. Berbatov! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So we're ready to go. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, they've got it again, looking to play him in. Chelsea are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! And a neat finish. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
18,
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Coming on the field is...
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Can he get it through? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Chelsea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He won't be happy with that one. And they're back on the ball again. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yaya Toure deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Shevchenko. Substitutions taking place. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Berbatov. Kukcu. And he cuts out the supply. And Shevchenko has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. Irwin. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Announcement. With the father of a
How do
boy
you look back
in
on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.